morning, ladies, and welcome to the Vaporladylounge. Today we're going to be reviewing the Kanger Protank. Now, I am the first to admit, I am not a tank girl. When you look at what we've had to select from, this is not an attractive packaging, I think, for a woman. They're nasty, they leak. There are some very nice ones out there, but they're not really designed with the lady in mind. Well, Kanger has changed all that and has come out with this beautiful, beautiful shaped tank. It's made out of Pyrex glass. It has a chrome top and bottom on it, a little bit of knurling, but it's all smooth. It has a tapered base. Now what we're going to do today is we're actually going to unbox. This is my husband's and he got his out and vaped it right away. But I haven't, and we're going to unbox together. So sit back and enjoy. So here, folks, is your Kanger setup. Now this is my husband's Kanger Protank on his Kanger battery, which is a 3.7 volt battery. So it's more than enough power to handle the Kanger tank. And as you can see, it's beautiful. But now we're going to open up my Kanger Protank, load it up and enjoy it. Now, I haven't even opened the seal on this yet. It's a beautiful packaging that it comes in. It has a little laser seal on it to assure you that it's an actual Kanger product. And we're going to very carefully here remove the seal and slide off the protective band. I'm one of those people, when they open their Christmas presents, you have to carefully open them and save the wrapping paper. So now, when you open your box, here is what you get. You get a nice instruction booklet, as you can see. Very, very pictographically shows you how to set up your system. It shows you everything you have in your box, including the tank, the atomizer, the bottom ring, and the adapter for your batteries, so you have a nice flush look. And here is actually what you get in your kit. Now, as you can see, you've got two atomizers here. Then you've got the Protank itself. Then you have the bottom seal, and you have the adapter. So we're going to set this down here, and we're going to remove the Protank. Now, this is what you get. And as you can see, this is a bottom atomizer tank. Your atomizer is right here. And what we really like about this is that when you screw this into the base, now here is their atomizer. And the atomizer is completely separate from the base, and you can see the two small wicks. These recessed wicks are really nice because there have been problems in the past with wicks getting caught in threads, that type of thing. This way it's all very, very compact and neat. Now, the best thing about it is when you get the base out here. Oh, that's the adapter ring. Grab the wrong one. Ah, here we go. I'm doing this upside down, so you'll have to forgive me. Now, here you can see the base. It's got a 510 ring for screwing it into your various batteries, the Kanger, your Ego batteries, your Provaris. If they've got a 510 connection, it's going to screw right into that. On the other side, it has a very unique well system that you plug your atomizer into. And here's how it works. When you screw this, I'm going to do this on the other way because so you can see in the light a little better. When you screw this into the base, and you want to securely screw that into the base so it's a nice tight fit, your wicks are now down inside of the well. This means they're not going to get caught in the threads. They're not going to be interfering with your juicing at all. And I believe these are 2.6 atomizers that come stock in these, 2.4 to 2.6. So you're going to get a nice vape, lots of power. Now, here we're going to actually assemble our Kanger. And we're going to use my husband's shelf stand, of course. And we're just going to set that upside down in there and set the atomizer aside. And now I'd like to introduce a product. We just went to a new juice store and we found a wonderful store called VaporIsland. Now they're in North Fort Myers, but they do have a website. Their website is TheVaporIsland.com, and I will be providing a link to that and when at the bottom of the video here, and also putting it in the video down here. But it's TheVaporIsland.com. This is a wonderful new store. They actually do custom mixes. They also use a Calibrex nicotine delivery system. It's all sealed. When they're mixing your flavors for you, when they're mixing their own flavors, they're using a sealed threaded system instead of some shops which are just taking a bottle of VG juice and measuring out your nicotine in drops, which is very inaccurate and can even be dangerous for those who are sensitive to higher nicotine levels. They use a calibrated sealed system that accurately dispense precise levels of nicotine. It also makes sure that they get exactly the right percentage of VG to PG juice. Right now they are running a 30-70 mix, 30% PG, 70% VG, so you're getting the PG throat hit and the VG vapor and flavor. So they've really come up with some nice things. They're wonderful people. We went into their store and my husband wanted to have a custom mix made. They did a wonderful job. They did exactly what he needed, and also I'm going to have them make up some special juices just for me in the future. But that's VaporIsland in North Fort Myers. They're open 10 to 6. They are closed on Sundays, but they're open 10 to 6 for the rest of the week. Now, the juice that I chose from them, they have a wonderful tasting bar there. They're very helpful. They use the claromizers for their tasters also, which is always nice. That way you can truly vape your experience instead of using cartomizers or drip tips or things like that. And they are very free with their tasting their eJuices. You know, there's not just, oh, 2 drops and you're done. Very nice. But I particularly liked their new juice. It's called Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. It's a wonderful product. And I can't tell you what it tastes like other than it is in the fruit type taste range. But it has just a very, very perky flavor. Kind of reminds me of pineapple a little bit, but it's not. It's not pineapple. It's very fragrant. When I vape it, people around me go, oh, what's that? So I highly recommend that you get a hold of VaporIsland and tell them that you want the Beetlejuice if you're going to try something different. So we're going to properly put this into our Protank, since it is my vape of choice today. We're going to just roll it around and make sure that it's stirred up. But he does properly steep his juices too, so, or he lets you know if it needs to steep before you use it, if he's mixing it up fresh for you. Now we're just going to open that up. And of course he does feature the small, easy dispense nipples on his bottles, which I just love because that way there's less chance of making a mess. And as you can see on the inside, it's like your basic claromizers, like the EVOD. It's a channel system, so you want to put your juice down, dribble your juice down the side, which we're going to do here. And we just flow that in. And the Beetlejuice is a clear liquid, so it's going to be hard to see, but it's beautiful stuff. Now we've put our atomizer screwed firmly into the base. We're going to check that, of course. And we're just going to put that in on the top. And screw that down. It's quite effortless. It goes on very, very easily. And now we're going to have to find a battery. We're going to tip that up. We're going to get our paper towel because there's always that little drip that comes down the tip at the start. I always keep my little pipe cleaner handy, and you don't want to run it all the way down into the atomizer. You just want to run it down on the inside a little bit. Now we're going to flip that over, and we're going to screw it onto the Kanger base. And now we're going to vape. As you can see, Kanger once again has come out with a wonderful product. And I think this one specifically has us ladies in mind. It's smooth, sleek design. Oh, and I forgot to put the adapter on. Let's put that on there quickly. Alright, so first we're going to put the adapter ring on. There we go. And now we're going to put our Kanger tank on. And we're going to have our first vape. Once again, with the combination of the Kanger Protank and the eVod battery, you've got just an unbeatable combination. The battery is 2.7, so it more than handles the voltage that the Kanger tank needs. And then we have our VaporIsland Beetlejuice in here, and we're ready for a great vape. Right out of the box, it's giving great flavor. It's very robust, and my husband's had his now for 2 days, so he's really had a chance to vape on it, and the flavor stays good, the flow is good, it's airy, you get the full flavor of your juices, but it gives you a great throat hit and plenty of vapor. Marvelous. Now before going, I also wanted to feature the Kanger Protank on my twist battery, just to show that it does go on an Ego product. And what I'm doing here is putting the adapter ring on, which of course comes very nice down flush on your Ego twist. And we're going to put the Kanger Protank that we got from sunvapors.com. That's sun-vapors.com. Edward there was very nice, got our tank out to us as soon as he could. Right now there is a shortage on these, but they'll be catching up soon. If you go on the site, let him know that you're interested in the Kanger tank. He'll see what he can do for you. He should be getting more in stock very quickly. Wonderful support. He's in California and we're in Florida. We got our order within 3 to 5 days. Every time we ordered from him, we've been very happy with this, and he is our exclusive vendor for Kanger Products because he's so easy to deal with and so quick to respond and get his orders out when he does have the stock in. So if you want to give him a shout, I want to give a shout out to Edward today at sunvapors.com and thank him very much for getting us our Protanks. He's working very hard to make sure you get yours too. One more time, I want to mention the wonderful people at VaporIsland. David and Tanja are wonderful people. They'll be more than happy to take their time with you and make sure that you get the very best system that's best for you. Now, they carry the Joytech products, they carry the Vision products, and they also are bringing in the Kanger line. They have MT3s now, and they'll be getting in the Protanks and eVods later on. But it's well worth the trip. And of course, their website is TheVaporIsland.com, and there you can select Beetlejuice, or my husband's recent favorite, which is Tiger's Blood. Yeah, it's Tiger's Blood. We all know the notoriety of that. But it's a very, very nice vape. Again, it's on the tropical range. It's very good. My husband has vaped a tank or two of it already, and it's just been 2 days. So it's a marvelous, marvelous product. They also have a cola flavor that actually does taste like cola. Now we know how hard it is to find a juice that tastes like cola. The real thing. So this comes as close as it gets. I'm letting it steep a little bit. I tried it in the store. It's wonderful, wonderful stuff. So when you need a special mix on your juices, if you need a pure PG juice, if you need a pure VG juice, if you need a custom nicotine level, the folks at Vapor Island can help you out best. Just go in and see David and Tanja. They'll be more than happy to help make sure that you, the customer, are happy. They actually were helping customers as we were there that had bought stores of other products that they weren't happy with. And David was more than nice to sit down and explain to them what was wrong. He helped people, and the people left happy. So that's the most important thing. Customer service is number one. You won't feel like just a number at Vapor Island. Well, here we're going to hit one more nice vape on the Protank on our way out. And again, thank you so much for not smoking. Wonderful, wonderful. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.